Hi, so today we're going to talk about the Goods and Services Rating Board. This is something I really wanted to have on Performing Arts Network because of the fact that what we're doing here is sharing information about what's useful and what is not useful. And this is a great way to tell people about wonderful teachers or restaurants or doctors or whatever that you have found, and also to let people know if you've had a less than desirable experience. Because there will be people letting you know about classes and things that they offer in programs here on Performing Arts Network. They can become members, and hopefully you'll be able to go here to the Goods and Services Rating Board and see who else might have used them and whether or not you want to participate too. So every city page has one of these. They are city or area specific. I happen to be on the New York page. Here in the city shortcuts, this takes you as a shortcut to the forum. This is a shortcut to writing a review. This is a shortcut to sharing a photo. So if I click on write a review, we're going to find out I'm not allowed to because it's a members only function. Again, anyone can read the reviews, but only a member is allowed to write them. And here is why. There's a lot of spammers out there. If you go on Amazon, they're having a problem right now with people paying people to go on and write fake reviews of their products. So we don't want this to happen here. So only members can write a review. So let's sign in. I'm using my little demo profile here, and I can change that later. All right, so now we're signed in. Let's go back to NYC. Now what I want to do, now we can click write a review, and you can also click it right on the box down below. Now what I want to do is put in, great massage therapist NDUMBO. Okay. Writing one for Shoban, who I've used, and she's wonderful. I happen to have a category here for massage. You can, again, you've got entertainment, training, food and drink, gay lifestyle. I mean, that's a big part of our industry. Financial, legal, gym, spas, massage, healthcare, industry services, and then anything else under other services. And if I find we've got a category that's growing, I'll grab them from other services and get us a new category. Now, I suggest making it easy on yourself. What I've done is I've opened up Shoban's website, and I have also, just for you guys for this, I've gone ahead and pre-written my review. Of course, you won't be doing this, but I didn't want you guys waiting around because my typing is not terribly fast. So, there we go. There we go. That is my review, and now here I'm going to make life easier on myself by going to Shoban's site. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do this first, just because it's right there. There we go. That's the URL, and I just copy and paste the title. She's in New York. Her address, going to go to contact. Her address is here. And again, if you're a faster typist than I am, it's probably easier just to go ahead and type the information in. But that way you've gone to their website and you know that you have exactly the right stuff. And she also happens to have a little phone number here, so let me take that. And put that in. And there we go. That's basically it. So you've created your title, you've picked your category. Now let's pick your ratings. I thought she was wonderful. I'm going to rate it 5 stars. There's the body summary. I went ahead and put her Yelp review in here because that's how I found her. So I thought that people might want to read the other reviews also because I found those reviews to be very accurate. If you don't find them to be accurate, you can mention that also. Putting the Yelp thing in is just something that I wanted to do because Shoban's reviews are so good. Now, when you write these, let's be real. I've seen reviews on Yelp where someone has said, yeah, well, I would have liked this class, but there was some girl in it taking the class with me and I didn't like her, so I had a bad experience, so I'm giving it 1 star. And of course, someone who happened to be in the class that day has nothing to do with the class that anyone took. So let's be real and let's be fair and let's really judge each individual business or class on their merits as opposed to on just what your experience happened to be that day. If you didn't care for it but thought it would be different for someone else, put that in there. Let people really know what it is that you didn't care for, but if you think it's still good information but it just wasn't right for you. So here we go, let's post it. I need to complete my word verification. Oh, by the way, the Mullen privacy policy, let me go ahead and take you over there because you might be curious as to what this is. This basically is a web service that we use that just keeps us from spam and abuse. It's looking for keywords. So try not to use words like many four-letter words that are out there, even though we use them pretty often. Please try not to use those in your posts because Mullen's going to find them. It's going to decide that you might be a spammer or a troll, and it's going to try and protect us. Okay, so ZMJBP. And again, we really are just trying to be sure that we don't have a bunch of people putting up fake reviews or trolling or spamming. Trying to keep the site as free from that as we possibly can. And there we go. So you can look at this. If there's anything that you want to change, you can hit edit. Change view. Now you see that my rating was 5 stars. And right now it's not showing us any star ratings. Don't worry about that. It does have it up here, but this is a little glitch in the system. We use Drupal, and this is how Drupal works right now. And often you won't see your star rating actually show up until someone else has commented and added to it, because what this does is take the aggregate average and put it together, and there's nothing to average yet. It's just my review. So let's go back to the NYC page. There we go. Here's the most recent one rated. Browse reviews. And there it is. And now everyone can read my review of Siobhan, and hopefully they will go to her, but not so many of you that I cannot get an appointment because she's really great. And there we go. That is how to use the Goods and Services Rating Board. So get in there and let other people know about the experience that you have had with people in your city.